March 20th, 2018 will be a day that will live in infamy. Online, in comedy, and in freedom of speech. And even though it is not happening in the United States, it's something that should be well addressed. A couple years ago, a YouTuber who goes by the name of Count Dankula posted a video that was, in all honesty, a joke. A joke that was to annoy his girlfriend in a joking way, that he basically turned her pug into a Nazi. That's all it was. It was a joke and nothing more. It was to be funny. It wasn't hate speech. But apparently, the country of Scotland, where he resides, disagrees. And not only was he detained, not only was he being charged with committing hate speech, and this, by the way, has been going on for years, because this video is years old. And he has been constantly dealing with court delays. He just wanted to get it over and done with. And it just been delayed time after time again. Well, finally today, they finally convicted him. A man is going to jail over a fucking joke. And the worst thing is his sentence was supposed to be done later today. But the judge decided that he's going to, yet again, delay that. Who knows how long he's going to be in jail for? No one in the court defended him. No one stood up and say, this sounds a little ridiculous because it's just a fucking YouTube video. This guy wasn't parading around the streets telling people that everyone needs to fucking die. He was not parading around and telling people to gas the Jews. He was making a fucking joke that whenever he said gas the Jews to his dog would go crazy, and he got his dog to howl. That's all it was. And it was to annoy his girlfriend. Okay? Hence, it was a joke. When did we become so fucking serious that we can't laugh at jokes anymore? And even if you don't find them very tasteful, other people might. Okay? Not everyone enjoys Monty Python, but doesn't mean everyone from that group should go to jail because some of them dressed up like fucking members of the SS or the Gestapo. You know? People in Europe, you know, at one point, they did joke about Nazis and Hitler. But I guess you can't do that anymore. And I would actually link the video if you haven't seen it, which I think most people have. It has over a few million views. But I can't do that because YouTube put it in a limited state where it warns you that it might be offensive. And won't let you link it, won't let you share it, won't let you download it to watch it later, won't let you like it or leave a fucking comment. And it has this big text that reminds you, you know, what you're watching. Like it's to make you feel guilty for watching it in the first place. You know, back in the day, YouTube used to say broadcast yourself. You know, it used to be a medium that not only were you making your own content, you were expressing yourself, you know, whether it be for news, politics, comedy, fucking video games. But now it's turned into a fucking hug box where, oh God, we have to worry about people's feelings getting hurt. When did everyone get so thin-skinned that they can't just, if they don't like something, just Just turn it off. Ignore it. Why do they have to cry and complain that, oh, he could be wanting to try to kill the Jews. He could be inciting violence. It's the same issue that's going on with the internet blood sports. They're just fucking shows to watch to enjoy yourself. You don't see fucking Jerry Springer and Maury Povich, be anything but considered entertainment. Okay, that's what it is. People like to see shit like that. Okay, it doesn't make them bad people. The people that are producing that content are not bad people. Yes, there are bad people on the internet. There are bad people that are on YouTube. Okay? But I do not think that Count Dankula is one of them. I do not think that people like Andy Worski or Baked Alaska or fucking Tonka Saw are bad people. Okay? They're just people. They just do things a little different than others. Okay? It's not a fucking crime. Or at least it shouldn't be. Who knows if it's going to be now. But this is why I think there needs to be an alternative to YouTube. Okay? I know people say, oh, well, you can't do an alternative to YouTube because, it's just not feasible. You know what? People said the same thing about WWE being pretty much the only thing for the longest time, And, true, they did fail. But WCW became a very, very big alternative. And you know what they had? They had a few big names that they got to snag. They got someone who can actually pour money into it, and someone who actually had an idea of how to manage the fucking thing and had their finger to the pulse of media and on what people were wanting to watch. That's what you need. Okay? YouTube, it's not fun anymore. Of the 10, 12 years, it's been like 12 years, hasn't it? Maybe even 13 since YouTube has been around. It's just become so commercialized. And now you have to be afraid that posting a single thing is going to be counted as bullying and hate speech. Maybe people need just to grow the fuck up and calm the fuck down. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but you know what? Someone's going to probably like it. You shouldn't take that away from someone else just because you don't. That was my whole opinion on the whole Gamergate situation. People thought, oh, you're just inciting violence and hatred on women. No. It was honestly about ethics and journalism. And it was also, in my opinion, I'm not sure about everyone else's, but the idea that, you know what, there are different games that are all over the place. Maybe not everyone is going to like a game, but it doesn't mean that just because a game might be considered offensive, that the right of me choosing whether or not I'm going to play that game should be taken away from me. Same thing with content here. The right of me not wanting to watch it or wanting to watch it shouldn't be decided without me. It's like they have one step forward, two steps back. And I don't know if it was when they decided to try to monetize shit. And it just seems that everything has just been it's just not the same anymore. And now we're getting to a point where someone is going to go to jail over a fucking YouTube video. A harmless YouTube video that, in my opinion, was funny. I laughed. I thought it was well edited. I thought the story, even though it's like 2 minutes long, I thought it was funny. The punchline was there. But no, we can't have that. We cannot have that anymore. Because it might hurt someone's feelings. And if you hurt someone's feelings, you might have to go to jail. I'm sorry, that's just how it works now. I guess we're just gonna have to # deal with it.